Alright, so my turn. Alright.
You guys want to rate me really quick?
What?
You want to rate how good I was at reading?
Oh,
10 out
yeah.
of 5.
I guess...
Out of what? Like out of 10? I don't know.
10 out of 5.
Your reading gets a 10 out of 10. But the story, I'd have to give it a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Alright, so
the
my turn.
beginning was...
So my turn.
It was just funny.
I remember the first time I saw him. I was taking a night walk like I sometimes do. I was never scared to go out at night. My neighborhood never had any crime bigger than shoplifting or speeding. That's not like Dylan's neighborhood.
Yeah, what a cunt.
Yeah. I was taking a walk through a local park, and I just sat down on a bench underneath the lamppost. This dark black cat walked out in front of me. 7 years bad luck, motherfucker. I thought I heard him purring, and he didn't seem like he was going to hurt me, so I reached out and started to pet him. He meowed and made a cute little noise and purred. Aww. Oh my god!
Oh, bitch!
No.
He began to purr louder and brush up against my leg, as cats do. He opened his mouth not to meow, but he showed me his teeth like he was smiling just for a second, and then he closed it. Something made a rustle in the bush up ahead, and he bolted off. It was getting pretty late, so I started to walk home. So you walk to a bench, sit down for 5 fucking minutes, and you go home?
What an asshole.
Exactly.
What an asshole.
I got to my door, and right as I put in my key, I heard a meow right behind me. I turned around, and there was the same cat sitting up, looking right with me, with big green eyes. It was
tartar sauce?
Grumpy cat.
No.
It was a scary green, almost neon. What the fuck?
No.
Now, I know you weren't supposed to feed wild animals, but I couldn't help it. He looked so hungry. I went inside and hurriedly got a small paper plate and put some small slices of ham on it. I opened the door.
Cats don't eat ham, you fuck.
I opened the door to give it to him, but he was gone. So I set the plate down right outside my front door and made the piss sound that almost every cat comes to. Please go, Nick. I'm recording something. Go.
That's what this is, though.
Castle of Glass. Now go. Go. I know my Linkin Park. After that, I went to bed. It was around 11:30. That night, I woke up to something tapping on my window. Just gonna check my windows. Oh, okay, no tapping. Okay, go. It is cold in here, though, so that's a bit creepy. Had I been not sleeping to comprehend anything, I turned over in my bed to see the same cat sitting up with those big green eyes right on my windowsill. He was definitely smiling.
No.
I couldn't feel the slightest hint of white near his mouth. What?
Hobos are busy, okay?
Hobos are really busy.
As his teeth were just barely showing. His tail was flailing happily like his tail had a mind of its own, and bouncing against my window in the process. I didn't notice that moment.
What you doing out there, nigga?
I didn't notice it all that moment,
crazy.
but I did realize something later that day. I always kept my blinds down and closed, and my curtains over the window, but when I saw the cat, the curtains were parted and the blinds were up. I woke up that day not even remembering that sight, and got ready for my usual day. Fast forward a few hours. I don't want to bother with details. I left my work office not 30 minutes away from my house, and there in the parking lot right beside my car was the same exact cat. Sitting and smiling with the green eyes that looked even bigger. Looking right at me. At this point, I knew something was up. I called animal control and they came out and caught him. When they were taking him away, he was staring at me with his eyes narrowed, plotting. He was plotting to kill me for giving him away. Oh. I had a lot more peace of mind for the rest of the night. For the rest of the day until that night. I didn't walk that night as I was a bit unnerved about that cat. In fact, I didn't even leave the house for the rest of the day. Right before I fell asleep, I could have sworn I heard pawing on my bedroom door, but I dismissed it as my laundry machine, a mouse, or some other common sound. Guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. You're still there. You guys were quiet. And the Skype thing wasn't up, so I was like, Alright. But that morning I woke up to something terrifying. The same cat was laying right there at the end of my bed, asleep with the same smile that I've come to know as the demonic smile on his face. I could even see a few teeth that were so long as they were sticking out of his mouth. I had enough. I knew I would probably have animal rights people put him down my throat about what I was going to do. Oh my god! But I didn't care. I grabbed that cat by the neck. He didn't
Oh my
even scream
God.
or thrash around like a normal cat would. I threw the cat in my backyard and beat it to death with a shovel.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Jesus Christ!
god!
Oh my god.
I know it's a creepy ass cat, but holy crap, dude!
Damn.
Throughout the whole
My
10-minute process, he did not
God.
meow or even hiss even once. When I had regained control of my thoughts and actions, the cat was barely recognizable. His front 2 legs were broken. His right ear was
Good
torn.
god.
His ribs were
Fuck,
demolished.
man!
Oh my god.
This guy's an asshole!
His face had a huge
Dude.
dent in it, and his fur was becoming infused with blood. I couldn't believe what I had done.
Cat
I didn't
wanted
have
some
to come
food,
into work
man.
that day, so I put its mangled and blood-drenched corpse in a box. I drove far out in the city and buried it
Good
near a forest
Lord.
on the side of the road. Do you know why? Because I'm a jerk. I was really shaken.
Did it actually say that?
Yes.
Okay.
I
At least he acknowledged that he was a fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
I thought about this. How had that cat gotten into my bedroom, let alone my house? I didn't want to think about it. I got some lunch from a fast food restaurant and went home to take a nap. I was exhausted and it only was 12:30. I guess I slept all through the day, but I wish I'd slept longer.
Because the cat was there?
I don't know. I woke up on my own and was immediately compelled to look to my window and saw what had scared me for the rest of my life. It was the cat, with his damaged body smiling larger than ever before and staring right at me. His eyes were not bright green anymore and were oozing blood. They were pitch black, as if his pupils had enlarged his entire eye. I'm pretty sure the guy who wrote the story you read fucking wrote this story too.
Wait, let me go back and then see. I gotta go to my history.
He looked at me and he started to dance, his broken limbs flailing about it in a natural and horrifying manner. His left leg was still bent the wrong way, and his ear was still torn.
Oh my god.
Every time he moved, a sickening crack could be heard. I screamed and ran for my life, got in my car and drove as far away from that city as possible. I'm trying to start a new life in a new state, and I will be damned if I ever interact with any wild animals ever again. One day I came home from my new job and went in my bedroom. I saw something on that bed. It was that cat. He looked somewhat strange. I was scared by the mystery of how it got in there. It couldn't have been the last one. It looked nothing like it. Then suddenly its eyes changed to the crimson red color, and it smiled. A truly evil smile. And I screamed at the top of my lungs as it began to walk towards me, hissing at me. I threw everything that came to have at it, but it slashed through the objects like a knife through butter. I swear to God, if you make any Sky does Minecraft references, I will kill both of you.
Make any what references?
Sky does Minecraft.
Oh.
It pinned me.
How do you fucking watch that asshole?
Exactly. It pinned
I
me.
don't know who actually, like, straight up made this. It doesn't really say. Because I'm on the wiki.
Oh, me too. But as if God were watching over me, the police burst through the door, saw what happened, and shot the demon off me. The police didn't ask any question about what had happened, and if
There's
they
an Uncle Grandpa wiki.
About a demon.
Why is there an Uncle Grandpa wiki?
What the
the police didn't ask any questions about what had happened, and if they did what I say. That day is forever carved in my mind, slowly ripping me apart and never leaving my mind. But then I realized if it was able to come back once, what's stopping it from coming back again?
No.
That story is alright, but just like the last one, it's kind of weird. But, I mean, it is pretty good for being about an animal.
Well, the guy who made the story's name is Main Dog.
Hey guys, guess what?
I don't know. I think the guy who made this one is, I kind of think, because all the pictures for it, it says that they're added by the Nicholas Parkus Complex. Wait, where did you find where the dude's name was?
Right at the top.
At the tip.
Mine doesn't say it on the top.
For me, it does.
It just says, my dog. Alright, so, because Max is playing Minecraft, I guess I'll read another one. I'm gonna press random pasta 3 times and not look. 1.
Bromwell, rate my reading first.
That was like a 9 out of 10. That was like super good.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Except we kept interrupting you. Sorry about that.
No, it's
Why'd you
okay.
like
I was
that little
recording it
meow?
anyway. I was recording it, so.
From the diary of Thomas Pepper.